Yo, it's Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the universe. And you are now tuning into a new episode of Fragment Weekly Update, episode number 26. Man, so shout out to everybody who's been following the show, who's been liking, subscribing, supporting. We appreciate the love. But yeah, let's jump right into some news off the rip. We are now on CNBC. We're going to bring you the first piece of news of the day, which is super wild news, right? Fed slashes interest rates by 0.5 point. An aggressive start to its first easing campaign in 4 years. For those that are not familiar, right? Federal Reserve, right, slashes interest rates. They usually do this on a cycle of about every 4 years. I'll say close to the presidential election. A lot of the times it kind of cut near there. Sometimes I guess it doesn't, but it usually cycles about every 4 years, right? And they do this to really alleviate the interest rate so that people are not paying wild prices for mortgages and loans and all these type of things, right? So what happens is once they slice the interest rates, what happens is people get more encouraged and more enthusiastic about borrowing money and getting loans and setting up mortgages and things of that nature. So supposedly it's supposed to help the economy, right? But many could see it as a short-term band-aid because it's not really stopping the inevitable, which is the crash of the dollar, just to be quite frank with you guys. But with that being said, let's jump a little further into this article. The Federal Open Market Committee chose to lower its key overnight borrowing rate by 0.5 percentage point or 50 basis points amid signs that inflation was moderating and the labor market was weakening. It was the first interest rate cut since the early days of the COVID pandemic. The committee has gained greater confidence that inflation is moving sustainably toward 2% and judges that risks to achieving its employment and inflation goals are roughly imbalanced, the Federal Reserve statement said. So yeah, there you have it. Further in the article, they just break down a lot of percentages as far as the employment rate and compare different things like federal funding and things of that nature by way of percentages during COVID, outside of COVID, all that, man. But if you want to read this article in full, the link will be down below. That's the article. The Fed slashes the interest rates. Now we're going to sit back and see what happens to the market because there's all types of sentiments going on right now. This is bullish. Some people say it's bullish. Well, back in the day, I would say 4 years ago, people were saying, oh, this is bullish. But now we're in a different space and time reality where things are different. And inflation has gotten so bad. It's like, we're going to need more than a slash of interest rates. You know what I mean? After a while, when you're bleeding for so long, you can't just come with a baby band-aid and be like, oh, you all right now? It's like, no, still bleeding. You know what I mean? So that's just my theory. That's my thoughts. That's what I think personally, not financial advice, of course. But if you want to check out the article, the link will be down below. Let's keep it moving. Let's go ahead and jump into my personal top 5 coins, my personal top 5 cryptocurrency on CoinMarketCap. Yes, we're going to take a different approach today. We're not going to cover tap tools. We're going to jump off with CoinMarketCap. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently sitting at a price of $62,862 USD. They're currently up 8% over the past 7 days. So Bitcoin looking pretty healthy right now overall. At number 2, we got Ethereum. Ethereum sitting at $2,460 USD. In the past 7 days, they're up 4%. So shout out to Ethereum. That's another one of my favorite coins. And for my third favorite coin, which is actually one of my higher coins, XRP. XRP is currently sitting at 58 cents and they are up about 4% in the past 7 days. Shout out to XRP. Definitely another one of my favorite tokens. Number 4, Solana. Solana is sitting at $141 USD. They're currently up 4% in the past 7 days as well. Shout out to Solana. And we got to save the best for last, which is Cardano. Cardano's currently sitting at 35 cents and they're actually down 0.60% in the past 7 days. So shout out to Cardano. Shout out to my top 5, my personal top 5 mainstream tokens. You know what I mean? You know, I always keep, you know, tricks up my sleeve. I can't give y'all everything. You know what I mean? I'm real heavy on XRP, man. Real heavy on the XRP. You will actually see me cover them a lot more in the future too as well. I really like them a lot. But let's keep it moving to the coin of the week. And the coin of the week is none other than Orcfax Oracle, which is a decentralized Oracle feeds for Cardano, validating real world data from multiple sources with full audit logs to deliver authentic and accurate. So let's go ahead and jump on over to their website. This is a token that is currently available on decentralized platforms for Cardano. So let's go ahead and jump into this article real quick, or the description on their website. If you want to check out Orcfax, go ahead and log into orcfax.io. And let's start with about Orcfax. About Orcfax. Orcfax is a Oracle service for the Cardano blockchain that publishes data about real world events in Cardano transaction datum. These are made available as on-chain data inputs to smart contract scripts and dApps that are running on the Cardano blockchain. Orcfax data is made available in Cardano's native EUTXO format using our Oracle protocol, a better way to deliver Oracle data. Orcfax collects real-world data from multiple sources for each data point and uses a distributed network of validator nodes to deliver truly decentralized Oracle feeds. Orcfax provides full audit logs of its data collection and validation process for each datum on a permissionless decentralized storage network. This allows users to trust but verify the fact statements published by Orcfax. Orcfax is finely tuned to deliver authentic and accurate Oracle data. This is a critical requirement to fulfill the most unmet promise of DeFi. There are also many other business models and industries that remain poised to leverage distributed trust technology. That is it for Orcfax. If you guys would like to check out more information on Orcfax, feel free to log into orcfax.io or click the link below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our game of the week. And our game of the week is none other than God of War Ragnarok. I actually just picked this game up. This just came out on PC. If you guys are familiar with God of War Ragnarok, it pretty much damn near got a 10, got 10s across the board on IGN, man. God of War Ragnarok pretty much improves on the formula that is God of War, the reboot. Now, I was actually a fan of God of War back in the days, back in the PS2 days, man. They had a whole different gameplay style back then. So back then, it was, of course, it was still third person, right? It was still a third person game, but it was more like a platform based game. So you were jumping on platforms and things of that nature. You were still fighting enemies. You were still doing all that different stuff, but it was just a different type of vibe from the reboot. If you guys get a chance, go ahead and research it. Research the old God of War's game, like God of War 1, 2, and 3, and then you will see how it looked compared to the reboot. God of War, they came with a whole different cinematic style of gameplay with, like, you know, over the shoulder third person view. Also, the game had more of a RPG leveling feel, so it was all based around you defeating enemies, gaining points to level up. It was just fire, man. All around fire. They just changed everything, completely overhaul. Ever since then, man, it just became like one of the top critically acclaimed PlayStation games, man. And I agree with that. So like I said, I haven't played the new God of War Ragnarok, but I have watched a few videos and I'm actually on my way to play it. And I will, you know, give you guys an update on this. From what I'm seeing, his son actually plays a larger role in the game. You can actually play as him in the first game, but it was limited, very limited. So you can play with him a lot more in this game. And I heard he's a lot more instrumental when it comes to puzzles and things of that nature. I actually heard that it's kind of annoying, you know, but I'll get to see and I'll let y'all know once I get into it. But with that being said, this week's game of the week is God of War Ragnarok. So shout out to the team at Sony Santa Monica. Fire. And I can't wait to get my hands on it. But with that being said, let's keep it moving. Let's go ahead and talk about the stake pool. Fragmint.gg, the spatial gaming club. Join Fragmint.gg for future gaming. Stake and earn rewards while bringing VR games to life. Be a part of a community investing in innovation with potential for great returns. Let's build gaming's future. If you would like to stake with a Fragment, then our official stake pool is capital BOLT, exclusively on the Cardano blockchain. Stake with us to help decentralize the Cardano blockchain. So shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for viewing. And last but not least, I got myself, Awesomeisjayell. Check out my website at Awesomeisjayell. Check out all the content that I got going on. I got crypto content and gaming content. I've been going real heavy on the gaming content lately. So just click the link below. You'll see some of the gaming stuff. Also, just check out my YouTube channel and my Twitch, TikTok, all that stuff. I got a lot of gaming footage up there recently too, of me playing Black Myth Wukong. Also, next I will probably be playing God of War Ragnarok. You know what I mean? Get a solid playthrough of that. Also, I launched a new record, this record right here, a couple days ago, called Eclipse The Sun Celestial. And it's kind of wild because there was actually an eclipse came up and I wasn't even really too aware with it, but it actually fell on my birthday. So it was kind of wild. And I happened to drop this song called Eclipse The Sun Celestial. So y'all go check that record out. That's out there right now. It's already got over 100 plays in a couple of days. So that's pretty fire. So shout out to everybody supporting the music and everything. I really appreciate y'all. But yeah, with that being said, we got to get up out of this thing. Yo, it's your boy Awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the universe. And don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And we are signing off.